Hi, it's Charlotte, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing a what's on my iPhone 2022. I had a couple of comments after I did my unboxing asking me to do it, and I just kind of never got around to it at the end of last year, so I thought I would do it at the start of this year. Yeah, if you would like to see that, then please carry on watching. Also made myself a cheeky vanilla white hotel chocolate, as I haven't had one in like over a day, so I'm really wanting one. Right, I need to put that down. So I'm going to start screen recording and hope that my phone doesn't die before I finish filming this. So, this is my phone, and I'm not going to lock the screen like I did the last time I did this because I was trying to show my lock screen wallpaper and doing that ends the screen recording, so you know. This is my background, which I found somewhere. I thought it was quite cute. And yes, I did sit through shortcuts and do all of these apps. I've only done it to my home screen. As you can see on my second page, it looks ugly. But my first page looks pretty, so that's all that matters. So first I've got my camera, contacts, photos, Safari. What's my photos? Just mostly a lot of Instagram content, if I'm going to be honest. Like, that is mainly what I do when it's taking photos. YouTube, got my YouTube channel with 3.57k of us. And all my recent videos are shown here, if you haven't caught up so far. Yeah, and then all my recently watched videos. I do watch my own videos back to make sure that, like, it's okay. All like my Gmail and stuff, obviously. And then my Instagram, which I feel like I definitely did this in my last what's on my iPhone, but I manage 3 Instagram accounts, so that's hard. So we've got my Instagram account, which has got 1.5k followers on there at the moment, which I'm so happy with. I feel like I grew quite a lot with my Instagram followers in 2021. I was really struggling the year before, and yeah, I've kind of switched up my feed for this year so far. I've gone a bit more lighter, a bit more beige. It definitely got a bit dark last year, so. And then I've got my personal, and then my Etsy Instagram. So I really need to get on top of this year because I really fell off the last 2 or so months with my Etsy. Yeah, this is my Etsy Instagram. Then we've got my YouTube Studio app. So this kind of just shows your analytics, like how well your last video did. I really like to just, I don't know, I just get really interested by the analytics, so I really love this app for that, especially for like just replying to comments. I usually reply to comments on this rather than the actual YouTube app because I just find it, I don't know, a bit easier. It tells you which ones you replied to, which ones you haven't. Then got my calendar, tell me what I'm going to be doing. I think tomorrow is nothing. Yeah, so tomorrow I'm free as a bird. We then have notes, and if there's anything I can't show you, then I won't show you, but this is literally the organisation of my life. God, that is so good. Then we've got Facebook, and then Pinterest. I have just absolutely loved Pinterest this year. I've already said in my Pinterest board video, but I've just really been getting into my home decor. As you can see, this is like, it's like 90% home decor, if I'm going to be honest. It is literally all home decor, and that's pretty much what I use Pinterest for. I do have some of like my own boards, which, you know, if you've got the spare time and you just want to chill, they're just really fun to do. Netflix, Disney Plus, absolute musts. I'm not gonna lie, I don't use them all the time, but like, if for some reason I can't use my iPad or the TV, I will. Then we've got TikTok, which kind of have stopped using TikTok, if I'm going to be honest. Ever since Instagram Reels became a thing, it's just, I can't keep on top of Reels and TikToks I just can't. I did post one. Yeah, I did do a hair one about a week ago or so, but apart from that, I just want to go back to this. Apart from that, the last one I posted was in July. Oh my goodness, but I used to be active on there, but I'm not anymore. Right, let's move on to the more interesting stuff, if we're gonna be honest. The first page may look pretty, but it is kind of boring. It's just generic. It's what everyone uses. So we've got my finance app. You didn't need to know about that. Here goes me saying I'm gonna tell you everything. Photography app, so we've got La La Lab. I love this for getting like Polaroids printed for my scrapbooks. It can be expensive, but I mean, if you find a good discount code, I just really like using it. Visco, yeah, I do use this. I use this literally to brighten or darken my photos, depending on what theme I'm going for, and add grain. Sometimes if the picture's a bit orangey, I'll dial down the saturation, but that is literally all I do really to my photos on Instagram. I don't do a whole bunch of editing anymore. We then have my 1 second a day app, which I'm proud to say I've started again in 2022. I feel like we possibly can do a whole year of it this year. I kind of gave up in 2020 and 2020. Oh my goodness. 2020 and 2021. They were just not years to do it, I don't think. So yeah, I've been, haven't done it today. In fact, I'll do it now. So that is my 1 second of today. Saved by the Bell, almost hadn't done today. But yeah, I really like doing that. These are apps I don't really use. They're kind of in there for no reason. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I just don't use them. I don't really know why I have them. We then have productivity, again, apps I don't really use, and for some reason Disney Plus again. And then entertainment. We have TV show time, which I just love to rave about this, even though oh, it's a different tab called movies. Oh my god, could you imagine adding all the movies you've watched? Like, who would do that? Like, it's hard enough adding all the TV shows you watch. I mean, I pretty much have. It's hard to like constantly do it, but I just love it for keeping track of shows. I haven't been doing it as much of late. I mean, it says I've watched 4 months, 23 days and 5 hours of TV time. It doesn't sound that bad, does it? You also get to put your favourite shows, which, I mean, I don't know what the purpose of it is. There's no real purpose, but it's fun to do anyway. So I think I updated this a few months ago. So if you're wondering what my top 13 TV shows are, here they are, folks. Here they are. We then have Castles, possibly my favourite board game, and the app is actually pretty good. It's like almost as good as the board game, so I did have to pay for it, but completely worth it. It is really fun. CoStar is an astrology app, which I don't really use. I got it. Here you go, if you were wondering what I am, or you know, things like that. But I think I got the app thinking like, oh, I'd really like to get into it a little bit, but I just haven't. We then have Hogwarts Mystery, which I've since downloaded it onto my iPad, and I do much prefer playing on my iPad. I just find it a lot easier because you have a bigger screen to work with than my Spotify. We've got recently played, yeah, I have just been pretty much listening to my top songs 2021. I feel like that's all I do at the start of every year, is listen to my top songs from the previous year. Doesn't everyone? Which is a whole bunch of Taylor Swift. I then have the Apple Home and the Apple TV app, because for Christmas we got an Apple HomePod and Apple TV added to the living room. This has been a whole bunch of fun, and I've never had any kind of devices like that in the home before, so as you can see they're both connected here, the HomePod and the TV, and it's really nice kind of everything being connected, especially like because it's kind of all the same tech, like it's all Apple, which is quite nice. I think that's all for that app. We then have the shopping app, possibly the most used app. We have ASOS, which have actually been really good. I haven't placed an ASOS order yet. It is calling to me, but I haven't done one yet. We then have Amazon, again, another love of mine. Depop, I tried to put most of my clothes that I'm selling on Depop. This is my Depop, if you were wondering. And yeah, there's still quite a few pieces and clothes on here. I also really like saving things on Depop and just shopping on Depop in general. I've got the Beats, Zara again. Haven't done a Zara order this month yet, this year yet, which I'm really proud of myself for. 21 Buttons, which, I mean, God, I really haven't used this in a hot minute. Oh my god, does anyone use this app anymore? Oh, I think people do use it. Oh look, they're using it here. Oh, I like that coat. Where's that coat from? Misguided. That's pretty nice. I don't know who these people are. Oh, following. Oh, people do still use this app? No, I don't know if they do. Okay, I might delete this app. We then have the food app, and I'm not going to bore you too much with going through all of this, but we are Tesco, we are avid Tesco goers, so that hence the Tesco. And then all the takeaway apps that you could love and imagine and want. Then have travel, so we've got Maps, Stagecoach, I don't know why I have this anymore, I never get buses. Trainline, Google Maps, Railcard, I do a rail card. And then on the other side we have ones I kind of use less, so ones for like traveling on holiday and Uber. I don't use Uber that often because not many places I have to go far to go to. And then business is quite a big folder. In fact, this is one that I pretty much use on a daily basis, as it's got my Etsy, which is like the shopping app, the normal one. We then have my selling on Etsy, where you can see my orders that I've got to, in fact, I mean, this one at the bottom I was supposed to dispatch today. And then I can look at my dashboard. So in like the last 30 days, I've had 18 orders. I've been so happy with my Etsy, you know, like the last month or two. It's been doing really, really well. So thank you for anyone and everyone that's been supporting my Etsy. I really appreciate it. We're at 97 sales. I'm thinking of doing something for 100 sales, but I'm just not quite sure what yet. So if you have any ideas of what I can do for reaching 100 sales, then please let me know down below. We then have Patreon. Yeah, we're not going to talk about it. I set one up and it needs to end. I need to cancel it because it's not going. Then we have Tamago, which is for work. Trello, my best friend. This is where I do like video ideas, my video schedule. This is literally where I plan all my YouTube videos, and it's like one of the best apps. I don't want to go too much into it because it's got all my ideas and stuff on there. If you are doing YouTube or just anything where you need a lot of organisation, Trello is just really good. And then we've got Tagomatic, which is really good for doing hashtags. I use this mainly for my Etsy rather than my YouTube. Don't ask me why. It is quite a lot of effort to do different hashtags for every single post, so I tend to just do it for my Etsy. And then we have Colour Story, which is where I plan out my feed. I'm going to blur some of this because, right, yeah, so that's my feed at the moment, and then I will blur it, but yeah, it's just, most of it is just filler posts, I'm not going to lie, but I do still need to take a lot of outfit content, but it's just really nice to know that, I don't know, it takes a lot of stress off knowing that I have that much content I could upload. I then have my Shop Style Collective, which is when like you see affiliate links, and it basically means because they've clicked on your link, you get a bit of commission. If you're wanting to kind of use anything like that, Shop Style Collective is really good. I find it works really well, so I really suggest that. And then we have utilities, which is Twitter, which I don't use. I sometimes just go on the trending page and see what's trending and click on a random one, but apart from that, I really don't use it. Flow, again, this is like something that I'll kind of go through phases of using. I will use it for ages and then I'll forget, but it's really good. Period tracker, if you are interested in an app like that, it's really good. You don't get like many ads or anything. I then have my Unidays app, NHS, Time Tree, which is like a sort of, it's like another form of calendar, but you can kind of add people to it. So like if you have like groups of people that you want to share a calendar with, that's really good. And then that's it. But yeah, that is the end of this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then please give it a big thumbs up. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you're not already. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye!